Hello, lovely. So I'm going to wait a sec, see if any of you are around to jump on live with me today. I know a few of you caught the replay yesterday, so make sure that you are completing your actions. So yesterday's action, all I wanted you to do was jump in the group, tell me the area that you want to build your confidence in. So maybe it's body confidence or confidence to go and change your job, change direction, move abroad, whatever it is, talking to family members, maybe you've got an awkward mother-in-law or awkward partner or teenage children you can't seem to talk to, and you just want to build your confidence in those areas, whatever it is. I just want you to jump in the group, tell me the area, and then hashtag Facebook challenge day one. This is for yesterday's action, so that you're then, and then as well, you've got a like and comment on the video, which some of you have already. That then puts you in with a chance to win the prizes at the end of the week, which is super exciting. So today, I really want to focus on what does feeling confident look like to you? Because obviously we're all individual. Everyone has their own focus, thought processes, and understanding of everything. So what looks confident for me may not be what someone else thinks as confident. Equally, when you are feeling lacking in confidence in a certain area, it's going to be that you recognize. So like I was saying yesterday, my body image journey, my body confidence journey last year, was that I would sort of look at other women mainly and think, wow, they just seem so confident. They're really rocking their bodies. Like, why don't I feel like that? So that was my thing, that was the area of confidence that I recognized, that I saw, that I wanted to feel myself. So whatever area of confidence that you want to boost and feel, yeah, you know what, I do feel confident in yourself, but you're focusing on a certain area, a certain thing, like I say, body confidence or speaking to people, whatever it is, then you will feel a certain way about it, and that may be different to the person next to you. So for today, it's really important to think, okay, what actually does feeling confident look like for you? That's what I want us to focus on, because we will look at other people and assume they're confident. So someone, maybe you go into a business meeting or you're picking kids up from school, and there's just someone there that just seems like they've got their shit together and they are super confident, and no matter what happens, they just seem to have it all together. But obviously we look at other people and think that. They probably look at you and think that. You don't know what's going on inside. It's all that swan theory, isn't it? Like the swan glides across the water looking beautiful and serene, and underneath is paddling like crazy. We don't necessarily see the underneath unless you know that person really well. Likewise, they won't see your underneath and know that how you're feeling internally. So they assume that you're really confident or you've got your shit together, whatever it is. So you can't, when you're looking externally at other people and you're comparing yourself, which is like the worst thing to do, because comparisons never lead to anything good, because you're always going to say, oh, they're better than you, because everyone is an individual. Everyone has their personal things that they're great at, that they feel amazing at, and you need to focus on them. So when you're looking at other people thinking, wow, they're super confident, I wish I had some of that, recognize that underneath there's other things going on that you can't see, that they probably don't want you to see, and that makes them human. They are human like you are. They have feelings, sensations, insecurities like you do. So it's not that these people are just confident all the time. You look at celebrities, celebrities say like Beyonce, and she looks beautiful and confident and she just has this glow, but her life's probably a lot of drama. Being famous and having all this wealth often comes with a lot of problems. She may feel insecure about her body, she's getting older, she's had kids, all the rest of it, like everyone else does. It doesn't mean that because these people look so confident that they actually are. So that's one thing to remember, because we assume that others have stuff that we don't, and then we want to be like them. But you don't know what's going on underneath for them. You don't know what really is in their mind and how they're feeling. They just put out a persona that you think, yeah, great, I want to be like that. So it's something to recognize. We need to think better about ourselves, because the better we think about ourselves, the better we will come across to other people. So I was saying this yesterday when I was talking about body shape, body confidence. It's not a shape and size, a look, a color, whatever. It's how you feel about yourself is what other people see, because it's an energetic thing. You're transferring energy when you look at someone, when you speak to someone, when you feel something from someone else. It's a transfer of energy. That's why you can feel things are a bit strange, off, but you can't put your finger on it. It's because you're picking up on that energy. So likewise with confidence, when you see someone that's confident, you're picking up on that energy that they're putting out. It's because they believe that internally inside. They feel confident. They may have a bad hair day, a spot, their like eyebrows are out, or they need to get them done, or they need to get a legs mask, whatever their thing is that makes them feel a bit like, oh, I don't feel put together or something. But actually, they know that they feel good about themselves. They know that having crazy eyebrows isn't the be all and end all of being an amazing human being with so much to give, and beauty is beyond that, that you probably wouldn't even notice that they might be sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, she's looking at my eyebrows, I need to get my eyebrows done, and they haven't noticed at all because they're just thinking, you know what, she looks really nice. So it's being aware of those thoughts that you have internally, because people aren't in your head. They don't know all your insecurities unless you bring that out. And the less you think about your insecurities, the more confident you'll feel, the more you'll feel, you know what, I have so much to give. So even if my eyebrows need doing, which mine actually do, but you can't tell, I don't think, from the video. And if you can, oh well, I don't mind. I feel confident anyway because my eyebrows don't determine my worth. Hallelujah. Right? It's true, right? It's the little things can really get us like caught up in the nonsense, but it's not that important, because so what? So feeling that and admitting that, you will feel so free, mentally free from all the insecurities you carry around with you that you don't need to have. You will get a sense of freedom. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't need all that bullshit. Like we were saying yesterday, get rid of those bullshit life stories. You don't need that. You can feel good. You can feel confident. You can feel, yes, I've got it. I am me, and that's good, whatever that looks like. So I want you to recognize that the idealism that you can have around other people, external people that you don't have in your own mind, and you can't know what they're thinking because you're not in their head, they look a certain way. They seem to emit this confidence. Like I said yesterday, confidence is a decision. It's a choice. It's a mindset. So you can decide to be confident. You can decide to be confident besides thinking, maybe yesterday you thought, you know what, to be confident, I need to get my eyebrows done, or lose some weight, or tone up, or get my hair cut, or go blonde, or whatever it is. Yeah. You don't have to put your confidence on certain things, because there's always going to be change. You are a human being. You are always going to be changing. So then does that mean that if, say, I think, okay, to be confident, I need to go blonde. So I dye my hair blonde. So then when the roots start showing, does that mean my confidence just disappears? And suddenly I'm not confident anymore. But I've been confident for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks that it's looked really good and blonde. And now you can start to see the dark roots, because evidently I've got very dark hair, so it's not going to take long to show that then the confidence disappears. It's not true. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be like that. It could be that every 2 weeks get my eyebrows done. So in the few days running up to getting my eyebrows done, I'm like, oh my gosh, don't look at me because look at my eyebrows. It's not worth the stress. I swear to God, I promise you that it is not worth the stress. And if that is something you're going through, you can just decide, you know what? It's not worth it. Because I have been there. I used to be like that as a kid. I grew up with very dark hair and hair that grows everywhere, as I know some of you have experienced this pain too. So as a kid, I literally was like this about my eyebrows, because I just had like such thick eyebrows at like 10 that, and it wasn't like today where everyone threads and waxes and stuff. It wasn't as common then. So it was a thing for me. I did like, and I carried the weight of this, like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows. It's so freeing not having that stuff anymore. And there's always going to be moments where you feel, oh, you know, I don't feel as confident as I could. But tomorrow we're going to delve into having a toolbox of goodies, so that when you have those moments, you have those things to pull out and go, you know what, this is going to make me feel amazing. This is going to like reboost my confidence today, because for some reason I've got a dip. You're a human being, it's allowed, but you want to have a toolbox of goodies so you can go to them and go, right, I want to feel better. What do I do? This is what I'm going to do. So I want you to recognize today that confidence that you see in other people is still a mindset. It's still a choice. They have to choose to be confident. There was actually, I was watching one of the Black Mirror episodes with Miley Cyrus in it yesterday, and it's the it kind of talks about a similar thing, you know, this illusion that she gives out as a pop star on the screen, that she's confident, that she's got all her stuff together and it's just amazing. And actually her real life is very different. So what you see from other people, you don't know what's going on underneath. So don't beat yourself up. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in your worth. See the good bits. When you're feeling really low in confidence, it can be hard to find things that you think are actually good qualities that other people might appreciate. But there will be something or other that is like, oh yeah, I know I'm really good at playing the piano. That's not true of me, but someone might be. So focus on that. When you start to focus on the good things, then you'll recognize more good things. And then eventually you will lead into just focusing on the good things. There may still be things you'd ideally change, but they'll be insignificant in comparison because all the good things are the things that you surround yourself with. It really is a choice, a mindset choice. Choose to feel confident and choose to think nice things about yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be generous to yourself, because you're looking at those other people going, wow, they're really confident. Look, they look really beautiful. Their life's all together. They're really successful. So why don't you think those things about yourself? Because it's just a thought, isn't it? You don't actually know what's going on in life. You don't know that their bank balance is really healthy and that they feel as beautiful as you think they look. So it is a choice. It's a mindset. You know, once you recognize that, then everything is possible. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that person that for you is that go-to, like, wow, they're really confident. It can be a person in real life or a celebrity, whatever. If you're watching on replay, I want you to hashtag replay, let me know you're watching. And I want you to write in the comments the person that is that person, the person that you think, if you're thinking, who is the most confident person I know? And you don't have to literally know them. It could just be you've seen them on TV. Who would that person be? I want you to put it in the comments, because once you recognize that, then you could start to see their traits, the things about them that you find really attractive as confident qualities, and start to recognize what you may have in common with them. Because the only difference between you and them is that they've activated those traits. Because when you're attracted to someone, like attracts like. So you're attracted to someone that has similar qualities to you. So you can think about someone, oh, they're really kind, they're really beautiful, they're really successful. It's because you are those things as well. Whether you recognize it about yourself or not is another matter, but you are those things. Perhaps they've activated those things stronger so you can see them more vividly, but you have them internally. So I want you to write in the comments the person that you think is the most confident, and then I want you to write in the qualities about them that you admire. So what is it about them that you really think, wow, this demonstrates their confidence? It may be, so like I said about Beyonce, it could be that Beyonce rocks her look, and every time she's on stage, she just has this glow about her that is so confident. That could be the trait, you know, this glow, this inner glow about her. So I want you to write the person and the traits in the comments. This is nearly your action, but not quite. So I want you to do that in the comments when you're hitting replay and watching me back. And I want you to remember that the people that you admire for the traits that they have, you admire them because you have those traits internally. Like I said, you may not have activated them to the same extreme, so you can't vividly see them like you can see in those other people, but equally, you will always see good in other people and not necessarily in yourself. The way you think about others, the nice things you think about them, you need to start thinking about yourself too, because all of these things feed into feeling more confident. If you're thinking, oh, I'm too fat, I'm too dark, I'm too hairy, oh, my eyebrows are, oh, everything about me is just rubbish, ugh, you're going to feel like shit. You're not going to feel confident. You're not going to like hold yourself tall and go, you know what, here I am as I come. You're going to think, oh, like, hide me, and have that energy. And that, like, oh, hide me, don't look at me, oh, energy, people are going to pick up on and think, oh, okay, yeah, maybe she's not as that confident, or, oh, what's going on with her? And maybe even then see the things that you don't want people to see. Whereas if you're like confident and you're feeling good in yourself and you think, you know what, yeah, it's cool, doesn't matter if I need my eyebrows done. I promise you no one will recognize that you need your eyebrows done. They won't even see it. And if anyone did, maybe you just met that one person that just wanted to try and find something in you because they were feeling bad about themselves. They try and give you a comment that could be quite critical, but not in a nice way, and be like, oh, you need your eyebrows doing. One, that's not really a good friend. Two, you could feel like, oh yeah, it's true, yes, I do, but I'm getting done tomorrow, it's fine. And genuinely feel that And when you genuinely feel that, and you feel that like, oh, that peace inside yourself, I promise you, life will be so much different. You have a mental freedom, because I know, because I've been there. I have been there, I've done this, and the pain and the torture you give to yourself, it is just not worth it. Life is so much easier, so much nicer, so much more productive, successful, happy, beautiful, those things you want, when you feel internally that you accept yourself as you are and you have that inner confidence. So it doesn't matter if someone sends you a comment that's trying to make you feel bad. Recognize that actually they feel bad in that moment and they're trying to bring you down. And that's okay, because that's their challenge of the day. You don't have to take on that emotion. You can just be like, okay. And that may seem sort of like airy-fairy, wishy-washy, but actually it's very powerful action to remember, because when someone puts something to you, it's because of how they're feeling about themselves. You don't have to take it on. So if you have people around you that are quite critical and that bashes your confidence, which it would, you can sort of take a deep breath, take a metaphorical step back and think, you know what? They're all criticizing me, but actually, what does that mean about them? And actually, I choose to recognize this about myself instead. You can choose to feel better. You can choose to think the positive things in your mind to boost yourself up, to boost your confidence, to boost your internal well-being. You want mental health, yeah, because mental health and wellness is so important. And if you're thinking badly and focusing on things you don't like, that won't happen. You want to focus on the things that you can find about yourself that you like, and you'll find more and more and more, and be nice to yourself, yeah? And I saw a Sainsbury's the clothing website, clothing brand in Sainsbury's. I think that's Sainsbury's, yeah. The new advert they've got for like rocking your summer body, love it. It is all shapes and sizes, all ages, all colours, rocking what they have. That is an example of owning your confidence. If you haven't seen it, look out for it. So for today's action, I want you to like and comment on the video. I also want you to post the image of the person that you think is the most confident person that you think about. So if there's someone you know, ask their permission before you do it, or pick a celebrity, post it in the group with the hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 2. So when you're doing all those things, you're then in with a chance to win the prizes at the end of the week, which I will announce as we get closer to the end of the week. So your actions, like and comment on the video, and then in the group from Crystals with Love, with a kiss, post the image of the person that you think is most confident with the hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 2. Tomorrow, we will be talking about the goodies in your toolbox as your go-to. If you're feeling a little bit like you're having one of those wobbly days where you need a boost of confidence, something you can go to for different ideas on how you can then have, it empowers you, gives the power back to you. So if you're feeling like you're having a day where you don't feel very confident, you can go to your toolbox of goodies and go, you know what, I'm going to do this because I know this will make me feel better. And that is such an empowering thing to do. You're taking ownership of how you feel. So that's tomorrow at 10:30 in the group right here. If there's anyone you want to add into the group, feel free, share it. Make sure you like and comment on the video and do today's action. Post an image of the person that you think is most confident in the group with a hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 2. If you've got any questions, send me a message. I will see you tomorrow at 10:30.